Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Can I please show you my shell collection? I went what one might call shelling here on Marco Island. Apologies about the sun. I'm out on our lanai and I'm waiting for my shells to dry. Apparently shelling is simply combing the beach. It's beach combing for shells. I do this a lot at home, mostly for sea glass because I live on Cape Cod, but the shells here are special. They're exquisite, and I want to show you some of my favorites. I collected a whole bunch of these because they're silver here, and at home they're more of like a yellowy clear color. These feel like they are alien rocks or alien shells from outer space. So I have a few of these, and even like this iridescent silver one. Love. These might just look like regular, potentially plain, boring shells to you, but I have a vision, not to break them, to use them for some type of art. Whether, like, think of a canvas, a little canvas, and then I could either like decoupage or paint the inside and glue them in a row. I grabbed a lot of them thinking about that purpose because I see so much beautiful shell art here on this platform. So I grabbed as many like perfect ones as I could find. I am so proud of finding these two. I actually found 3 and Callie made me give her one. These feel like I bought them at a gift shop. Like, they are perfect. They have tiny little shells still stuck in them, but there's nothing inside. They're not alive. Can you? Gorgeous. I have a third one. She's not as pretty, but she's still pretty. And then what I was here for were these spirally shells that don't really wash up on my beach at home. And I was able to find like a lot of fragmented bits of them, some in really good condition. Like this one from the front almost looks perfect. It's just missing its pieces. Love the spiral nature and the pièce de résistance. As I was walking along these powdery sandy shorelines, I was looking on the left primarily because that's where the shells were being washed up, like my feet were in the water, and I looked to the right, and like I was Moana, the tide brings me her. This perfect peachy, coral, pinky, almost pristine shell. I literally audibly gasped out loud, like before I picked her up with speed I didn't think that my knees could handle at the age of 40. I think we should call this treasure hunting. It makes me feel like a mermaid. And I truly do believe the ocean delivered these treasures to me. And I feel that way every time I find a piece of sea glass. I'm like so grateful. It's an attitude of gratitude. I say thank you to the ocean when I find a shell or a piece of sea glass that I think is beautiful and perfect for my collection. Callie has her own shells as well, but this could be my new favorite hobby. Like, I had so much bliss and joy and calm treasure hunting these little beauties. So if you have artistic thoughts, if you're creative and have any ideas what I should do with these bad boys, please let me know, because right now I just collect them in really beautiful glass jars at home to have them on display, but I'd love to make something with some of these. Thank you for being here.